Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy SPSnake, and today I'm using some color correction on my video. I want to know what you guys think about this. I absolutely love it, but I have to give some credit to Bon Figgy. He posted up a video today you know, showing his settings, and I used some of the tips that he gave us, and I think it looks much better, much brighter. But I want a little bit of feedback from you guys. If you guys could leave that in the comments down below. Do you think it's good, or do you think it needs a little bit more adjustments, or whatever the thing may be? Just make sure to leave that in the comments. But yeah, let's move on. So today I have a fun topic that might take you guys back to your younger days, and what I want to talk about today is about those games that had you hooked onto your console or your handheld for hours and hours. And you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, those games that didn't let you concentrate in school and all you wanted to do is get home and start playing. So the question I have for you guys before I begin is I want to ask you guys, what are some of those all-time favorite games that you enjoyed when you were younger? And as for me, I had a ton of games that I enjoyed, and for those of you that don't know my age, I'm 22 years old, so expect me to take you back to the early 1990s, like probably 93 or 94. It's actually when I first started playing video games. I'm still, you know, I was still pretty young when I first started, and I remember my first game being Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo, and let me tell you guys, that game was amazing. I still to this day enjoy the new installments. It's just tons of fun. I'm not sure why I like it, but I just do. I always have fun when I play with that, and especially with the multiplayers. I play with my little friends around my building, so of course that's gonna be on my top, one of the games on top of my list. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite games. Another game that I did enjoy also was Super Mario, the 2D versions. I'm not sure the exact name of my first Mario, but I remember there was a Yoshi on the cover. I think it was just called Super Mario. I'm not really sure. And also a Super Mario. I used to play Super Mario All Stars. Both of them were for the Super Nintendo, and I love All Stars because it had multiple Mario games in one cartridge, so that was a bunch of fun. And I couldn't really get bored of it just because it had so many Mario games in it. It had like 5, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but it did have more than 4. I think it had like Mario 1, 2, 3, and Dr. Mario, and some other one. Yeah, so you know, I just absolutely love to play the classic games. And you know, it had Mario 3, which was a little bit more modern back in the days when it came out, and I used to enjoy that also. I really did spend hours upon hours beating them multiple times. It was really addictive for some reason, but you know, all Mario games are, in my opinion. And another game would have to be Top Gear, and oh my god, let me tell you guys, till this day I think I haven't seen a better racing game ever. I'm not sure why, but I totally love that game. And you know, it's one of my favorite games, not because it has like, you know, crazy graphics or sound. It's because the fun factor of it. It was, I'm not sure what it was, but it didn't really get me bored. I would beat it multiple times, you know, do the same courses, but the fun factor, I think I only had like 4 cars that you could choose from, like this purple, green, white, and I believe red, and they all had like, you know, their some of them were speed, some of them were better at turns, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, that game was pretty long to beat, and I would just play that all day, like every day. I would beat it like God knows how many times. I think even once I did a challenge with my uncle because I used to play with him a lot, and the challenge was to beat it all without using the codes, which you know, back in the days you would beat a part and you would get a code, and then you would have, that would be like your save point, and next time you hop on you would have to, like, you know, put in the code, and then you'll continue where you left off. And it wasn't for all the games, only for some of them. I think Mario, it had like a save, you actually just save the data. But that, I remember that game had the code, so every time, you know, like I said, you would put in the code and then you would continue. But a few other games that I thought like were really awesome, but I don't want to really tell my history on every single game, or else we'll never finish this, and plus this video is coming to an end. So another game I really enjoy were like beat 'em up games, like Ninja Turtles Back in Time, or Turtles in Time, or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. And then there was also this other game. It was similar to Ninja Turtles, but they were toads instead. I forgot their name, but I think it wasn't very big, but it was popular back in my days. But I used to enjoy that also. Other games like Donkey Kong, Mega Man X, Contra was an awesome game. Chrono Trigger, it was like a Final Fantasy type of game. That was really awesome. But now a few handheld games that really had me hooked with, you know, of course Pokemon. And let's be honest, who didn't like Pokemon back when it first came out? And you know, Pokemon was just taking over the world. Everybody had Pokemon on their Game Boy Color, and that was the only reason I actually bought Game Boy Color, was for the Pokemon Red version. And I spent hours upon hours trying to, you know, not trying it, but I did beat the whole game, and I beat it multiple times. And I would just like, every time I would try to beat it, I would first get all my Pokemon to level 100. You know, I was like, you could say, you know, looking back into it, I was like, why would I delete my game once I had like level 100 Pokemon? There were times where I would have like 10 level 100s, which to the, you could say, nerds, that would be a little bit, but to the average player, that would be a lot. And the last game would have to be Tetris, which it's just simply fun. I'm not sure why till this day I still play it. I have a Game Boy Advance still, and I still have my first ever Tetris game. It was Tetris DX for the Game Boy Color, and you know, sometimes I just pop it in and start playing it. It's absolutely fun. It's a fun way to kill time, especially when you're in the airport, and it never gets old for me. I'm not sure why, but yeah, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. And I decided to make a part 2 just now, looking at my list of games, and I still have a few games that I want to talk about. And yeah, so there's gonna be a part 2, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And this was you could say the Super Nintendo / Game Boy Colors I enjoyed when I was younger, and I want to address the ones for PlayStation and N64, just because there's a few that I enjoyed a lot, and I did spend a lot of time on it. So make sure to leave in the comments down below what's your favorite Super Nintendo / Game Boy Color game, and remember to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later in part 2. Peace.